Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect, who you hope to be. I'm going to just jump right into this lesson. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. It says, Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. Defile, to dirty, to profane, you know what I'm saying? To make unholy, to desecrate, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you do that, guess what? The Lord will kill you. That's what he mean by destroy. When you destroy something, you eradicate it. You know, it's no longer there, and abad, which is to kill. Harag, which is kill, but abad means to destroy. It says, "For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are." So, with us being the temple of the Most High, and His Spirit dwelleth in us, you know, if you defile His temple, He will destroy you. You know. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 15. It says, Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Yahweh Shai? Shall I then take the members of Yahweh Shai and make them the members of an harlot? The Most High forbid. And this Apostle Paul speaking to the Israelites in Corinth, and he's saying that basically he's not finna take these Israelites, you know what I'm saying, and make them worship or he's not finna have these Israelites worship another God or go by another doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said in Exodus the 20th chapter that He is a jealous power. The reason why He's a jealous power because He doesn't want us to be following up underneath any other God, which the only one true God, is Yahweh Shem Yashai, and that's it. Everything else is fake. It ain't real. It's developed just by man. And verse 16, what? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? Because if you join with this other doctrine, or if you join when you join with a woman when you have sex, it's just y'all become one, one unit, y'all united with one another. But and it's like, and when it comes down to a doctrine, it's the same way. 2/3 of this world, they're harlots. Because they one true power is Yahweh Shem Yahshai, but they joined on to Esau, And in verse 16 it said, "For two said he shall be one flesh," and they're together. They on the same page. They dealing with each other, man. Verse 17 it says, "But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit," and that's what the elect would be, joined on to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, one mind, on the same page. Verse 18 it says, "Flee fornication," which is spiritually cheating on Yahweh Shem Yahshai, going after these other doctrines. Even saying that you are African, because that's not the Lord's holy people. That's not the one nation that He had joined on to Himself, man. It says, "Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication sin against his own body." Right? So you going against, man. You're not being for, you're not being with, you're not joined together. You doing the complete opposite, man. You cheating on the Most High with another God. Praising the moon, praising the sun, praising the land, praising trees. You know what I'm saying? Praising man, which 2/3 do, according to John 8 and 44. They are their father the devil, which is Esau, man. They follow after him. They listen to him. They do by what he says, not by Yahweh Shem Yahshai says. This is Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17. It says, "Then he said unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here. And that word abominations in the Hebrew is the iba. You know what I'm saying? When you got the thigh in front of a word, unless it's the whole word is root, but in this case, the thigh would mean which pertaining to, and abad means disgusting, a disgusting thing, detest, hated, dislike, intensely. You know, or idolatry. You know, because it's against what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is about. It's against His words, against His doctrine, and we find out what it is. And it says, "For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose." And that branch is talking about weed. You know, when you look up that word nose, it don't mean just to your nose. It's talking about putting it to their face. It's talking about smoking, man. You know, why there's squares, cigarettes. That's what the squares are for ones who don't know the slang. Cigarettes, Black and Milds, cigarellos, because there do be some who smoke cigarellos out here, you know, and weed, man. And the Lord said it's an abomination because it's not our customs, you know. This Leviticus, if it's not our customs, with it not being our customs, not if, with it not being our customs, the Lord is against it, you know. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 24. It says, "Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I had cast out before you." You know what I'm saying? So it's talking about, you know, do not defile yourself with smoking weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you basically going off. And this is the law. The scripture says that Yahushua comes in the volume of the book. The book is the whole book is law, man. The whole book is the law. And the thing is that you're breaking the law when you're doing this. A law that you actually well, basically when you find out, you know what I'm saying, that you've been going off, you continue to do it, guess what? It's willful sin, you know. Just to smoke some bud, man, or smoke a square, or smoke a Black and Mild, man. It's basically sin, man. That's exactly what it is, you know. For an example, homosexuality is also abomination. It's in the book of Moses, but it's also in the category of being an abomination, something that is disgusting to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that's intensely disliked by Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you know. And it's a law, man. Just like Ezekiel 80:17, you know. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. It says, "In the Most High said," it says, "And Elohim said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed," right? It says, "which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which in the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat." You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's an herb, you know. So if you can't smoke it, you know, and that's going off, then basically it's another way since marijuana is a herb. It's another way to do so, where you wouldn't be breaking the law. Because the way that 2/3 are accustomed to, you know, and you know, the smoking and stuff, pretty much you going off, man. And once you you know, go over this video, or you come across this video and stuff, and it's edifying, which I hope it is, if you continue to smoke, you doing willful sin, and you will die. And with that, hope the video was edifying, and I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom.